If you think this world is about you, think again. Maybe you misunderstood something.
The Noble Eightfold Path, explained in this brand new video with Master Shi Heng Yi. This is at the cornerstone of their teachings, and that's why this video is so important. I think it's time to grab your notebook, your pen, your paper, and take notes, because this one is a life changer. Today's video was made possible from mulliganbrothers.com. You guys bought the Not a Journal with the code 2023 on the buy one get one free offer. They're pretty much sold out, guys. They probably are sold out at this point. We've added the t-shirts to the deal, so if you want to get buy one get one frees on the t-shirts, it's code 2023 at checkout, and also hoodies and everything like that is also 30% off until the end of the year. Just a massive thank you. You know, all the profits from the website go back into making this content for free of charge, where we promise to find any story wherever it is in whichever corner of the world to share online to make sure that this is accessible to all. Guys, I also want to say a massive thank you to Master Shi Heng Yi, and you can find some of his lessons and teachings at shaolin.online. The link is in the description. But before that, the Noble Eightfold Path, the importance of this and the teachings of this, Master Shi Heng Yi explained to me personally how important this is. And with this interview, we held the conversation. I said, please don't tell me anything until we get to the interview and we're on camera. And this is that conversation. Let's jump into it.
I would like to give an introduction to something that in the Shaolin community, in the Buddhist community, it's already widespread and well known that there is a so-called guideline, or a so-called Noble Eightfold Path, it is called. It is called Noble Eightfold Path because it is describing a journey. To give you an overview what's going to come right now, maybe it's easier if I just mention all 8 first of all. Number 1, the right understanding. Number 2, the right thought, right thinking. Number 3, right speech. Number 4, right action or right behavior. Number 5, right livelihood, the right way of earning your living. Number 6, the right effort. Number 7, the right concentration. And number 8, the right meditation. So, what does it mean, right understanding? And why is it, for example, mentioned now as the first state? I do think that if you are looking at the world already with predetermined concepts, looking at the world already with some type of expectation, then it's going to be very difficult to really see how the things are. So right understanding involves all these type of learning to see how the things are. Similar to that story, day and night, both at the same time. Same as the view, nothing in a way is permanent. The same way how you are realizing that many emotional states, many thoughts that are coming, they come and they go. None of them lasts. So that means there is a fluctuation of things. Right understanding means you're starting to look out in the world, observe just more around you, to figure out maybe if there is a type of structure that you can see, things that are repeating. Because based on that, based on how much have you understood of how certain things in this world are functioning, based on that arises the right thought. How do you know if something is the right thought, or even the next one being the right speech? Right thought or right speech, simply you can also just turn it around, being the absence of wrong thought or ill thought, or the absence of ill talk or bad talking. So just staying, for example, with number 1, number 2, and number 3. What does it mean? Right understanding, right thought, right speech. It is the way for you to prevent anything arising inside of you that has the seed of ill thought, of bad thought. You do not want to look at another person, to look at another creature, to look at another being and create something that you would regard as being an ill thought, let's say. The same goes for the right speech or the absence of right speech, meaning gossiping. Now, in that point of the right speech, it doesn't only mean to take care of what you are talking. It's also important to understand that sometimes, even if you would like to say the truth, even if your words are true, but it's not always the right point in time to speak the truth to someone. That can mean if somebody at this moment in time is very much emotionally charged. Something just happened in a few minutes ago. Sometimes it's not good to even use true words in such circumstances. So right speech doesn't only mean using words that don't hurt anyone. It also means using words at the right time with the right understanding. The right understanding that there are times where it's useful and there are other times where it's pretty much out of place. This is also belonging to a type of understanding that we would like to cultivate in ourselves, under that category of right speech. So to bring it back into perspective, what is it that I would suggest for next year? What are you supposed to do right now? Give yourself a lecture. Give yourself a guideline that you are now trying to put it into practice. This guideline is that Noble Eightfold Path. So that means every day think about what does right understanding mean to me. One way to do it is just do some research. What does right understanding mean? Based on that research, go back to yourself, look out in the world and try to understand what does right understanding mean. And then the next step, and what does the right understanding right now has to do with myself of which thoughts, what thoughts, and how are thoughts being created inside myself. So how does the way of how much you understand about this world affects the way of what type of thoughts are you cultivating? After you are starting to investigate of where your thoughts are coming from, you this time pay attention during that week everywhere where you're going. Take care about what is leaving your mouth. In which tone are you talking to people? What type of vocabulary are you using speaking with people? How is the intonation while you are talking to people? That means become aware of what is it that you are transmitting in the moment you are opening the mouth. Not necessarily what is it that you would want to transmit. First of all, also observe yourself. How does what is leaving your mouth is being communicated and is being understood by other people? Because it's not important what you mean by your words. It's important how does the other one understand it, what you just said. And that means a lot of misunderstanding can also be, let's say, reduced in the moment where you just become more aware of the impact of your words. And right speech integrates parts of what I just said right now. So being aware of what is it that you are saying. And all of them merge together with that ethical conduct that you do not want to harm others, neither with your thoughts nor with your speech. So then afterwards, the following points, for example, the right behavior. It almost goes without saying that first we are thinking something, then we are talking about it, then we are doing the things. So same goes here. Now pay attention to the actions that you are putting within the next year into the daily being. Because it's another 365 years where a type of conditioning is taking place. And this conditioning is consisting of the actions that you are doing, the habits that you are having, the behavior that you are putting towards others. Which then means the right livelihood. Right livelihood meaning how are you earning actually your possibilities of living this life. I think in that time where that Noble Eightfold Path was developed, it also meant, for example, that if you have the ethical conduct to not harm too many beings, the right livelihood would quite a lot be in conflict of being a butcher. So right livelihood meaning by the way of how you are making your living. Are you causing harm along this way? Are you causing harm along this profession, let's say? And now you must understand that this type of guideline, this type of Noble Eightfold Path is like centuries old. So what does it mean? It means that a lot of experience went into these type of statements. That means even if you are taking care of your right understanding, taking care of the right speech, taking care of the right thought, taking care of your right actions, but still you are embedded in a surrounding that by profession is causing harm, it's still at the end somehow difficult to really fully commit to that path. And this is now my interpretation why I think right livelihood does play an important role within the normal daily life. Because you can be and say that you are a really, let's say, person that doesn't want to cause harm. But then you must make it from beginning until end without any excuses in between, which also involves, therefore, the right livelihood. Yes. So number 6 is the right effort, meaning you know the path, you know what needs to be done. And sometimes doing the right things is a difficult thing to do, because it's not always what naturally arises. It is something that you need to condition yourself in. It is something you need to train yourself in doing so. And therefore I think right effort, meaning to continuously pay attention and have patience in fulfilling and trying to put this type of guidelines into your daily life. Now, right concentration, meaning to be aware of where you are focusing your energy, of where you are focusing your intention. That is already like beneficial if you just try to put as much as you understand from these paths into your daily life. But nevertheless, if somebody really wants to know what does it mean, you need to do the research. Yeah, you cannot really just rely on, let's say, my interpretation, because that's exactly what it is. It is my understanding of how these wordings do have a meaning in my life, how I put them into practice. Yes, but I'm very sure that there is way more to each of these sentences. But that is dependent on where is somebody standing right now. Somebody who is just starting this path, he has one type of understanding. Somebody who already knows these type of guidelines, who already knows them for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, some decades, who already practiced them for some decades, he has another understanding with them. Yes, it's just that this path is like showing you off if there is something to adjust within your life. Which are the areas to adjust? And that means adjust first of all. Do you have the proper understanding in what you as a human being at the moment are embedded in? Meaning, if you think this world is about you, think again. Maybe you misunderstood something. That's why the right understanding is something very, very fundamental for everything else to follow. Yes? Then afterwards, after let's say you understand, okay, let's just assume I understand, or I can see apparently that there is a connection between us humans, between the people that you are dealing with. Let's just assume there is a connection. If there's a connection, merge together with the ethical conduct that you do not want to harm, which would normally automatically arise in the moment where you feel the connection. Then it means in the way of how I am thinking, in the way how I am talking, I do not want you to get any harm from that. So that means, watch exactly what type of thoughts are you cultivating towards your colleagues at work. You regard them as being colleagues, that you are all working on the same mission, let's say. You're all pulling on the same rope, or you're regarding yourself being surrounded between your colleagues and this is about competing. These are moments where a thought can arise. Afterwards, same with the speech, same with the actions. Coming once again to the way how you are earning your daily life. And now the other three areas that we think need some improvement is the way, first of all, are you meditating? Do you have inside your daily life a meditative practice? In meditative practice, you find plenty of ways and plenty of explanations how to either get started with it or even to just get a glimpse of why would it be necessary to integrate this meditation inside of you. And meditation is the practical way. It's the practical way to start and see more. Why to meditate? To bring clarity to your life. What to do when I have clarity in my life? I start to see things better and therefore start once again to understand things better. So there you right now, for example, can see that meditative practice is very closely related also to the amount of how and what you are understanding. This is why it's not a chronology of steps that somebody is going through. All of this at the same time, as much commitment as you would like, as much effort as you would like to put into this type of practices. But since, let's say, people were asking, so I don't know what to do. What should I do? That is the traditional Buddhist guideline of starting the path. And afterwards only come one sentence that maybe people have read before. There are only two mistakes along this way. You are not starting this one, or you are not bringing this one to the end. That's it.
Thank you so much to the Shaolin Temple, Master Shi Heng Yi, and Shaolin.online. These videos were made possible because they believed in our mission of inspire change. They believed that we are the right people to deliver this message. Our audience is the right people to receive this message. So I cannot thank them enough. It made all of this possible. The same as mulliganbrothers.com, where you guys have been supporting us. All the profits from the website always go back into the mission of Inspire Change. This means everything to us, Inspire Change. It's written on the walls, it's on our t-shirts, it's tattooed on our hands, it's tattooed on our necks. Inspire Change, you know, when Jacob died, for me, became my life's purpose. And my brothers, I know, are exactly the same. Like, this is what we want to do for the rest of our lives, is to make a change in the world for our content, our videos, our products, whatever it is. Guys, at the moment, I know you guys went really hard on the journals and you've sold these pretty much out using code 2023 at checkout on the buy one, get one frees. We've now added the t-shirts to the buy one, get one free as well. And some of the hoodie vests and vests are also available on the buy one, get one free deal. You can mix and match, use code 2023 at checkout, and it's buy one, get one free across everything. And the hoodies are also 30% off. So as always, all the profits go back into making this possible. So anyone who's ordered, it's been nuts. We've been trying to keep up with your orders, but I cannot thank you guys enough. It does make this possible, so thank you. Anyone who also donated to Jacob's charity or the Still Foundation from mulliganbrothers.com, I just wanted to say we have now made enough money to buy our first headstone for bereaved parents. It was a dream of mine to start this foundation, this charity for my son, in my son's honor. and now we've had an impact on somebody else's lives. I'll keep you updated with how that goes. But yeah, thank you. I cannot thank you guys enough. Also, my subscribers, if you've not hit the notification bell yet, please go do it. We're at 13% of subscribers with a notification bell. I've got so much new content coming out with Shi Heng Yi. You don't even know some of the crazy projects and conversations that we had together. There's like so many more interviews, but you're only going to know if you get notified. So hit the notification bell. Have a blessed and productive day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.